since like there are 21 in the room, we can start the session. So yeah, like here onwards, 5:45 will be the time that we are starting the class, right? Because I'm ending the singular session at 5:30, so it will be a little bit harder for me to like harder means like they will be asking some question for. So if it continues, I have to wait until the questions are being solved. So anyway, it's going to be starting at 5:45. So like 5:45 to 7:15 is the time that we are going to do, right? So yeah. So last time we were discussing the last parts of the second lesson. So today we are going to continue from that. So we get to know about the communication mods, right? Like the simplex, half duplex, and full duplex, right? So today we are going to continue that particular parts now. So hopefully let's try our best to finish up the things as soon as possible. But I think we will be needing another week or two to get finished with these things, right? So can anyone confirm? Hold on. Before that, I need to. I have on the recording. I'll share the screen. So can anyone confirm? Like, did we talk about all three mods, and we were writing just the first one, or is it the first one we talk and we brought the first one, and other two are still there to discuss? As I remember, I discussed all three things. Like, can anyone confirm? How was it? අනිත් මොඩ්ස් දෙක අපි කතා කරාද නැත්නම් මේක කතා කරලා මේක විතරක් ලියාගත්ත එකද අපි කරේ? Right, okay, it's only the simplex mod. Right, okay, right. All right, so when it comes to the second mod, it is called the half duplex mod. So half duplex mod means they can communicate. So they means like the sender and the receiver. Like if you take two parties, so both the people or both the devices will be able to communicate with each other. So it is bidirectional, not unidirectional. එක පැත්තකට විතරක් නෙවෙයි, දෙපැත්තටම communicate වෙනවා. But speciality is they can't communicate both the direction at the same time. එකම වෙලාවේ communicate කරන්න බෑ half duplex mode එකේ. So one party can address to the other party for a one particular time. Then when that party stops communicating to the other party can communicate to the previous one then after, right? So the best example that we can take is the walkie-talkie. You may have seen it. Those are is within the policemen and all these forces people. So if someone need to communicate, he or she will like pressing a button and then start talking. So like pressing a button means making the communication line with the other party and sending the to the other. Mic sticker පොඩ්ඩක් සැලකිලිමත් වෙන්න. Right? So when one party is done talking, the other party can talk back, right? So that is how it happens, right? So for a particular moment, communication is happening just for one direction, right? The simplex එකේ උනේ at any time communication happens towards the one direction. In half duplex mode, communication can happen both the direction, but one direction at a time, right? That is how it happens. right? And I'll go through the full duplex mod in the same time. So full duplex means it's like what we are doing now, right? The matter ඔයගලගේ mic එකක් on වුණාම මම කියන්නේ කොයි පැත්තට ඇහෙනවා ඕගොල්ලෝගේ පැත්තේ එන ශබ්ද ටික මට ඇහෙනවා. So it happens in the same time, right? So full duplex means we can communicate both the sides at the same time. We call it simultaneously. එකම වෙලාවට වෙනවා කියලා අපි කියනවා. Right? Simultaneous කියලා කියන්නේ එකම වෙලාවට. So communication happens simultaneously or simultaneous communication, right? So both the parties can communicate at the same time to both the directions, right? Okay, so let's quickly write this down. Then we can go for the data transmission mediums, right? Okay, so we are done with the first one, the simplex mod. So now we are going to copy down the half duplex mod. So regarding the half duplex, it's better you have the heading and copy down this entire paragraph, because it is just explaining and giving the examples for the half duplex mod. And plus from the diagram, you have to draw this particular part, right? මම highlight කරලා තියෙන part එක ඇඳ ගන්න ඕනේ. Half duplex mod heading එක දාලා ඒකේ යටතේ ඔයගලගේ mics ගැන නම් පොඩ්ඩක් සැලකිලිමත් වෙන්න, right? Okay, carry out. Yeah, Tadara, it's the subheading or the second one, half duplex mod, and you have to write the entire paragraph. Plus, you have to draw this highlighted part of the diagram. and let me know when you are done. Right, one is done. How about others? Right. Is there anyone still copying or still writing? Right. So I'm moving to the full duplex. So regarding the full duplex, it's the same way. Full duplex mod, and copy down the these two lines. And regarding the picture, it is this particular part that you need to draw. And can I know, is there anyone still who hasn't received the books, textbooks yet? Right, okay. Right, Chama. All right, okay. Minad, it's okay. It's okay. Right, one is done. How about others? Right, so we are moving forward. So now we are going to get to know about the transmission media. So the other day we talk about the like the communication in between two parties, which is the sender and the receiver, right? So when the sender send data, receiver will receive it. So from sender to receiver, there should be a way, or there should be a medium which carries the data in between, right? So to carry that data, there are two types of mediums majorly, like the two categories. One category is called the guided media or the wired media, the wires that you can see that we use to do the communication, right? And the other category is called the unguided media, where we not use wires to do the communication, but the signals, right? So it is, we can call it wired and wireless, guided or unguided, right? Likewise, right? So when it comes to the guided media, again, we majorly talk about three major wires, or like three types of wires, which is called the twisted pair, coaxial cable, and the fiber optics. I think most of you have seen the twisted pair one. The only thing is that you don't know it is a twisted pair cable, right? So the twisted pair cable is the cable that you always address as a network cable, right? If you get to know, or if you have seen the cables that is networked in your school lab, or if you are using the POTV and the dialogue TV with that particular boxes, where you are receiving the TV connection. They includes the network cable, right? So most of you may have experienced the cable, but the only thing that you don't know, it is being called a twisted pair, right? And twisted pair is there are like regarding the twisted pair, there are two types of cables, which is called the UTP and the STP. So UTP is stand for unshielded twisted pair. STP is stands for shielded twisted pair, right? So I'll show you the pictures, the twisted pairs, the coaxials, and the fiber optics, right? And when it comes to the unguided media, we are talking about the radio waves, the microwaves, and the infrared, right? Okay, let's get to see what these things are, right? So I'm going to show you a presentation that I have made for the Together program. So yeah, so these are the cables that we are talking about, the coaxial, the twisted pair, and the fiber optics. Now you can remember what is the twisted pair is, right? And at the end of the twisted pair, we have this RJ45 jacks, where it can be connected to the network port of our computer, as well as you can connect it to the back of your router, right? And if you have seen the device which called the switch or the hub, they have the similar kind of ports like you can see on this picture, right? So one end will goes to the device that we are using, like it can be a laptop, it can be a desktop, but not in the mobile phones and the tablet. They are using the unguided media, right? So the other end uh, fix into a or like switch into a network device such as router, or there are like different kinds of network devices which we are going to talk later. There are switches, there are hubs, right, kind of things. So you can use a twisted pair cable on that particular manner. So twisted pair cable you can use to create a network, as well as you can use it to connect with the internet when you are connected with the router, right? And coaxial cable, this is something maybe something alien for you, right? But it is not alien for me, right? Because in my days where we have no pure TV and dialogue TV, not in Sri Lanka any day, right? In like in 1990s and early 2000s, right? We had this television and the antenna. So the signals are captured by the antenna, and that antenna will send the signal that he captured through a coaxial cable towards our television. I think some of you may still have that experience, right? So අපි antenna cable එක කියලා කියන්නේ it's the coaxial cable, right? So now even today modern TV still got a coaxial cable jack where you can connect a coaxial cable and do the transmission, right? And it is it is expensive than the twisted pair cables, right? And regarding the data transmission, like the coaxial can transmit data like like distance than the twisted pair cable, right? එයාට වැඩි දුරකට twisted pair එකට වඩා වැඩි දුරකට data transmit කරන්න පුළුවන්, right? And on the other hand, the fiber optics, it is the latest technology. Latest means like now it is here for like 5 to 6 years, right? And it is used the light to communicate the data, right? So far it is the fastest medium, the guided medium, which used to do the data transfer, right? And the inside of these cables are like this, right? So the coaxial cable, it has a conductor, a copper conductor at the middle of the wire, and there is a regiform insulator working as an insulator, the regiform cover, and outside of that, the rigiform cover, there is a wire mesh. Again, sometimes it's going to be a copper mesh, or sometimes it's going to be a from some other metal, right? And around that, there is a thick black coat, right? එතකොට තඹ කම්බියයි අර wire mesh එකයි තමයි signal එක ගෙනියන්න උදව් වෙන්නේ. And inside the twisted pair cable, you can see why it is called twisted pair, because there are 4 pairs which are being twisted, right? So that is why it is called the twisted pair. So it consists of 4 twisted pairs inside it, right? So the edges are going to connect it to the RJ45, which is the RJ45 channel, right? And in the fiber optic cable, it has a very thin glass tube at the middle. This is the glass tube, and it is very delicate. So because of that, it is been given the protection with this plaster of Paris layer, right? And at the outside of it, there is again a mesh kind of a thing which is made out of a metal, and surrounding it, they have a very thick coat. So to protect the fiber optic cable, right? So this is how they are being made, right? And yeah, and when it comes to the unguided media, we are talking about the infrared waves. Now, infrared waves is the waves that we use in the TV remote, right? So in most of the remotes, they use the infrared. So infrared is good to do the communication in short distance, right? And infrared has this ability, or like the quality of bouncing back on a barrier. Right now, when you are having your TV and in front of you, if you direct the remote to the back wall of yours and press the power button, still the TV gets start. ඉස්සරහ තියෙන TV එක remote එක පිටිපස්සේ තියෙන බිත්තියට press කරත් TV එක start වෙනවා, because it bounce back. It won't go through a barrier, right? And most of the things which are being controlled remotely are referred with the infrared, right? And this Bluetooth, and in the next slide you can see the Wi-Fi as well. Both the technologies are using the radio waves to do their task. So Bluetooth, it is always integrated with these mobile devices and all, where it is able to connect with lots of devices like computers, speakers, mobile devices, printers, kind of things, right? So it is a wireless medium again, where it uses the radio waves to get connect. So in the same way, the Wi-Fi waves or the wireless fidelity that we are using. So with the Wi-Fi, we can easily connect with the mobile devices because they have an inbuilt Wi-Fi module or the Wi-Fi receiver. But especially when it comes to the desktops, we don't have a Wi-Fi receiver inbuilt inside a desktop. Nowadays, some desktops are there which has a Wi-Fi receiver inbuilt, but most of the desktops are not having a Wi-Fi receiver. So we have to specifically purchase a Wi-Fi receiver. Then we can connect with the desktop even by using the Wi-Fi connection. Right? Wi-Fi receiver එකක් අපි desktop එකට high කරාම අපේ desktop එකේ internet option එකේ පෙන්නනවා router එක indicate කරනවා. මොකද router එකට පුළුවන් ඒ Wi-Fi receiver එකත් එක්ක communicate කරන්න. Right? A Wi-Fi receiver is not very costly. It is like 1,000 and 1,500 වලට ඔයගලන්ට Wi-Fi receiver එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. Right? And නැත්නම් අපි desktop එකට තියෙන connect solution එක තමයි to use a twisted pair cable, network cable, to have the connection. But then again, we have to place our router at very near the computer, because the standard cable is like 1 meter or 2 meter length, or else we have to make a very lengthy network cable to do the communication, right? So if you want to do the wireless communication with the desktop, it's better you have a Wi-Fi receiver, right? And even when you are using a Bluetooth mouse with your computers, again that Bluetooth mouse and Bluetooth keyboards are having a Bluetooth receiver. ඒක තමයි USB එකට connect කරලා mouse එකයි keyboard එකයි wirelessly connect කරගන්න, right? So likewise, we can use or we can do the wireless communication in between devices, right? And the radio waves will be used to do the communication in most of the areas. Now the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi, it's again a radio wave, and specifically when we say radio waves, it is there to communicate the radio broadcasting and the television broadcasting with these radio waves, right? So to do that, they need a tower which will do the broadcasting. So tower will be on like somewhere in a very higher place, right? It should have a very big height, a greater height. Then it will have the ability to send the radio wave to a greater distance. ගොඩාක් උස වෙන්න උස වුණාම තමයි ඒ කණුව මුදුනේම තමයි ට්‍රාන්ස්මිටර් එක තියෙන්නේ. එයා එකෙන් කරන්නේ රේඩියෝ වේව්ස් එළියට විසික් කරන එක යවන එක. ඒතර අපේ ඇන්ටනා එක අපි තියලා තියෙනකොට ඒ ඇන්ටනා එකට පුළුවන් කැප්චර් කරගන්න the radio waves at the atmosphere, right? That is why they seek for very like very higher places, like very tall buildings and the mountain and all these places to place a particular tower, right? And when they are transmitting, the antenna of our devices will be capture the radio wave, and when we tune our radio wave, tune කරනවා කියලා කියන්නේ දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ FM අහනකොට FM එකේ නේද 99.3 හරි 92.6 හරි මොකක් හරි උතන්ට tune කරගන්න. So tuning means the device says to the antenna, if you got the radio waves with this particular frequency එක තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ විශේෂයෙන් FM radios ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මේ මාකට් කරන්නේ, right? 99.2 කියනවා 95.3 කියනවා. So it is the frequency of the radio wave that they need to capture. හරිද? එක එක channel එක එක විදිහට එන්නේ ඒ එක එක radio wave එකට වෙනස් frequencies සංඛ්‍යාතයන් තියෙනවා. එතකොට නේද Sirius FM එකක, Deran FM එකක, right? Hiru FM එකක, right? ඒ විදිහට අපි අපේ රේඩියෝ එක ටියුන් කරනවා කියන්නේ ඇන්ටනා එකට කියනවා ඔන්න 99.6 තියෙනවා නම් අල්ලගන්න. So it will capture and take it to the device, then it will be converted to the audio or video, right? So that is how the radio waves work. And apart from these things, you got something called microwaves, right? Where they use the used to do the satellite communication majorly, but as well as they can used to do the terrestrial one. Terrestrial means like from the Earth station to another Earth station, right? And the benefit of this is like the microwave has the ability to transmit into a greater distance than the radio waves. Radio waves are also having the ability of transmitting into a greater distance, but comparing to that greater distance, microwave distance is much greater, right? So those are the ways that we can do the communication in the wired media and the wireless media, or like the guided media and the unguided media. Okay, so what you need to do is first have the data transmission media, the heading, then you have to draw this diagram, people, right? So start it and finish this up, then we'll come to the notes. No, we don't need to write the paragraph. Just draw the diagram, that's all. Right, two are done. How about others? Right, we are moving to the we are moving to write the notes, right? So yeah, so have the heading and this particular line, right? Guided wire. It's better say guided medium, not just guided, right? Guided medium, and the line that I am highlighting to you. And regarding the twisted pair, just write the word twisted pair, and I'll tell you what to be written, right? So first one, twisted pair. So the first point regarding that, there are two types. There are two types. there are two types called unshielded twisted pair within brackets UTP and shielded twisted pair within brackets STP. Right. So the second point, yeah, Anjana, like previous slide means Puta, the diagram, this one. Then what? Which is in the PowerPoint. You mean this, like this particular thing? All right, okay. All right, so we have written one point, and the second point, for the second point, you can say UTP are very flexible. UTP are very flexible, comma, low priced, but difficult to transmit data. UTP are flexible. UTP are very flexible and low priced, but difficult to transmit data for long distance. Difficult to transmit, but difficult to transmit data for long distance. Within brackets, maximum 100 meters. Maximum 100 meters. And next point, yeah, for next point, you can say STP is a better quality with secure data transmission, with secure data transmission, with secure data transmission, but it is expensive. But it is expensive. Got that, everyone? Okay, so we can move to the coaxial cable. The second one, coaxial cable. Yeah, you can say the very last line for that. The upper part is the technical part, so we really don't need to like go through, right? Ranuja, UTP is better, STP is better, right? Because it will reduce the interference, right? You have to stay with me, right? So coaxial cable, the final line is enough. So, done. Right. So regarding the fiber optic cables, yeah, these lines should be copied. And still, people, if you got any question, you can ask, right? I'm not going to remember it, remind it like again and again.
පිස්සුද?
කුෂ්මිලා උමාශානි මයික් එක ඔන් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. මයික්ස් ගැන පොඩ්ඩක් කන්සර්න් වෙන්න හැමෝම. Right. Are we done? Right. So I'm going to move forward. Yeah, Binadi, yeah, there are two questions. So first one is, so for what fiber optic cables used in modern telephone networks? Yes. Okay, Suzu. Run to me. I need to go to the nurse. Okay. I need to go to the doctor. So Chanuri, modern telephone networks, they have mentioned like the telephone network. Now the telephone connection, not actually the telephone connection, that they have to say like telecommunication network, the most appropriate word. Like it is about the connection that you are receiving, right? Even we can have the communication, right, the telephone in through the fiber optic cables as well. But in most of the times we use it in Sri Lanka to have the internet connection, right? But it doesn't mean we cannot have other communications through that, right? So it's better it get explained like modern telecommunications, right? And Binadi, about the fiber optics, like it's the most expensive guided media that we can use, right? And it uses the light to transmit the data from one point to another, right? So to do that, they have this thin glass tube, right? As you can see in this picture, right? මේ මැද්දම ඉන්න අලු පාට ටිකක් මහත එක tube එක තමයි glass tube එක කියලා අරගන්නේ, right? So then it is being covered with a mesh, right? So මේ mesh එක මෙතනදී මේගොල්ලෝ ඒ කියන්නේ mesh එකටත් cover එකක් දාලා ඉවර තියෙන්නේ. Then it is given the protection again with the insulator kind of a thing, and then the coat is there, right? So fiber optics are the fastest data communication guided media that we can use, right? So it is the way that the fiber optic happens, right? Rusira, DVD player wala fiber optic cables. Rusira, that of course I have to go through Buddha. I really, like, as per my knowledge, I really don't know whether they use it. As I know they don't. I'll go through it and see, right, whether the fiber optics are there. Like, it's not the fiber optic. Like, if you are talking about the laser that they are using, that of course they are, but fiber optics, I really doubt. I'll go through the things. I really don't know, like, in lot of details into it, right? I just check it. Okay, so moving forward. So here we are going to talk about the unguided media. So have unguided wireless media and the this explanation. Then we'll go for the radio waves. Yeah, in radio waves, you got a very simple explanation there. So it's better you start from my unguided media and copy this particular thing. Then the number one radio waves and copy until this particular point, right? For microwaves, I'm going to give you a note. All right, then regarding the microwaves, these are the things that you need to write. So have the heading microwaves. And yeah, the first point is going to be this: microwave travels in a linear mode. So the second point is going to be, write it like this: microwaves are used to do terrestrial communication. Terrestrial. Yeah, terrestrial. Let me confirm the spellings. Yeah, actually it's not terrestrial, it's terrestrial. I'm sorry, terrestrial. 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 Terrestrial communication and satellite communication. Terrestrial means like you are doing the communication from like it's from one base station in the earth to another base station, right? As you can see on the first picture, right? Satellite communication is like you can see in here. So this, there is a base station in the earth and it will be communicate with a satellite, then satellite will communicate back with another station, right? Yeah, and then after, this is the things that you are going to write. These 2 points, as well as regarding the infrared, just write the entire thing, right? So starting from this point, these 2 points are for the microwaves, and these things are for the infrared, right? And people, just give me a second, I'll put my kid to the bed and come, right? So one is done. How about others? Right, great. So let's move forward. So next one is about the computer network devices. Now, here we are going to talk about what are the things that we can use to create a computer network, right? Now, networking devices, now these switch, hubs and Wi-Fi access points, modems, firewalls, servers, and finally the internet are going to be actually like apart like other than the internet, other devices can be called as network devices. Now we use a switch or a hub to create a network, right? Now, if you can like memorize your computer lab at school, ඔගොල්ලෝ දැකලා තියෙනව නේද කම්පියුටර් ලැබ් එකේ බිත්තියේ උඩ හයි කරලා තියෙනවා අලු පාට බොක්ස් එකක්. ඒක ඇතුලේ ඉන්නවා ලයිට් පොඩි පොඩි ලයිට් පත්තු වෙවි පොඩි ඩිවයිස් එකක්. Right? That is what you call switch. Right? So each and every computer is connected with that switch via a network cable, right? Maybe some of the computer labs have the wireless connection, but somehow there should be a switch or a hub to create a small network, which we call local area network, right? And there can be a computer called server, right? Maybe there is, or maybe they are not, right? සමහර වෙලාවට තියෙනවා, සමහර ඉස්කෝලවල, but most of the cases we are not dealing with a server. But server, like when we take it industrially, server computer is a computer which is providing different kind of services to the network, right? When we consider a network, there are different kinds of services that a server can give. He can give the email service, he can give the IP addressing services, which is something advanced, right? And it can give the application services, right? So there are many different services that a server computer can give to a network. So a server is another computer, and it is little bit big in size and has like powerful performance comparing to a standalone computer or a desktop computer, right? So network can stay with or without a server, right? It doesn't matter. It is not compulsory to have a server. And using a switch, we can create a small network, and if we have a server, we can have the service from that server computer to the other computers, right? So likewise, a small network can be performed. And if you think about your home situation, you may having a Wi-Fi access point. Actually, ඔගොල්ලෝ router එක කියලා කියන්නේ, it's the Wi-Fi access point, right? So that Wi-Fi access point has the ability to perform the routing performance and this switching performance. All these things are there with the Wi-Fi access point. So what we are doing is, without the cables, we are going to connect with the Wi-Fi access point, and we can create a small network using the Wi-Fi access point as well, right? And when we are when we need to communicate from one particular network with another particular network, we need the devices like routers and firewalls, right? Because router and the firewall has the ability to connect two or more networks together, right? Then ඕගොල්ලෝ ගෙදර තියෙන router එක ගැන හිතුවම ඔයගලන්ට කල්පනා වෙනවා ඇති ඉතින් අපේ ගෙදර තියෙන router එකට තව network සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නේ නැහැනේ කියලා. But through the router, you are connecting with the biggest network in the world, which is called the internet. So your home has a small network, and outer world, it has the biggest network in the world. So you are connecting with that particular network. So in that case, one network is going to be your home network, and the other network is going to be the internet. So to connect with those two, we need a router. And actually router is performing the routing function. Routing function එක කියලා කියන්නේ එක network එකක ඉඳලා message එකක් තව network එකකට යනකොට එයා කොහොමද යන්නේ, මොන විදිහටද, මොන පාරේද යන්නේ කියන එකට තමයි අපි routing function එක කියලා කියන්නේ. Router is capable of performing that major functionality. And inside the router, අපි ගෙදර පාවිච්චි කරන routers වල ඇතුළෙම modem කියලා component එකකුත් තියෙනවා. දැන් ඒක මේ diagram එකේ එළිය modem කියලා device එකකුත් තියෙනවා. However, the modem is used to connect with the internet, right? So modem, the name modem is taken from the words modulator and demodulator. So it has the ability to connect a particular network or particular computer or particular device with the internet. And when it comes to the firewalls, it is providing the security for a particular network, right? Then ogolonge Windows operating system eketh you got a Windows firewall, right? So like firewalls can be there as the software or as a hardware, right? So the මෙතනදී Windows firewall එක කරන්නේ software එකක් විදිහට ඉඳගෙන අපේ computer එක network එකක් එක connect වෙනකොට ඒකට අදාළව තියෙන security provide කරන එක, right? But when we are taking a firewall as a device, it is again connected with the network, and whatever the thing that is going to flow into the network is going to come through the firewall. The firewall එක කියන්නේ හරියට අපේ ගෙදර තාප්පය වගේ. නේද? එයා අපිව ආරක්ෂා කරන එක තමයි කරන්නේ. So for a network, firewall is the protector, right? So those are the network devices that we can find, right? And switch, hub, there are servers, routers, firewalls, modems, Wi-Fi access points, and those things are there, right? Got the picture? තේරුණාද ඔය picture එකට අදාළව අපිට කතා බහ කරන්න තියෙන දේවල් ටික? Is it clear, people? All right. So first thing, we have to draw this particular diagram. මොකද නැත්නම් අපිට idea එකක් එන්නේ මොන විදිහටද මේක වැඩ කරන්නේ කියලා. දැන් මේක මේ විදිහටම ඇඳ ගන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. You can use the circles or the squares to indicate the devices, and just write the name of the device underneath that square or the circle, right? ඒතර desktop PCs තුනකට කොටු තුනක් හරි round තුනක් හරි දාලා connect කරගන්න, right? And මේ diagram එකේ එක තියෙන විදිහ පොඩ්ඩක් ගැලපෙන්නේ නැහැ හැබැයි. ඔව්. මෙයා අඳිනකොට it's better you draw or like මෙයාව අපි මෙහෙම රවුමකින් indicate කරොත් එයා මෙහෙම switch එකට මේ තුන් දෙනා තුනක් විදිහට connect වෙනවා පෙන්නන්න, right? මේ එකට එකතු වෙනවා පෙන්නන්න එපා. We are not drawing like that, right? So you can use now it's like this, Chanuri. Wi-Fi access point, දැන් අපි router කියලා function එකක් තනියම අරගත්තොත් එයාට තියෙන්නේ routing function එක විතරයි. අපි ගෙදරදී දකින router එක කියලා කියන්නේ it's a Wi-Fi access point which has the routing function as well as modem function as well as switching function. ඔය කියන ඔක්කොම ටික අපි දකින router එකේ තියෙනවා. Right? So it's actually a combination of things. Right? එහෙම නැතුව ඔයගලන්ට Wi-Fi access point එකක් කියලාම විතරක් device එක අරගන්නත් පුළුවන්. Right? Dilmi, again it's going to be like firewall එක මම කියන්නේ software එකක් විදිහට ගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. So firewall can be embedded into a router as well. ඒක firewall component එකක් විදිහට තියන්න පුළුවන්. Or you can have as it is as a separate component. Firewall කියලා device එකක් වෙනම ගන්න පුළුවන්. Router කියලා device එක වෙනම ගන්න පුළුවන්. Yeah, modem is used to we call what they are doing is like the modulator and the demodulator. So they have the ability of converting digital signals into analog signals as well as analog signals into digital signals. The reason is like we won't be able to find a digital network from sender to receiver, right? අපිට සමහර වෙලාවට digital to analog switch වෙවි යන්න වෙන්න පුළුවන්. So in that case modem will help. Yeah, Hasita, I really need you to draw this පුතා. මොකද විභාගයට සමහර වෙලාවට ඕක අඳින්න දෙනවා. That is why I am asking you to draw it. ඕකේ ෆොටෝකොපි එකක් අරගෙන දාලා කරන්න එපා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ පොඩ්ඩක් හුරු වෙන්න කොහොමද ඒක ඇඳගන්නේ කියන එක. Right? එතකොට මේ phone එක වෙනුවට you can draw a square. It doesn't matter. Right? Laptop එක වෙනුවට again you can draw a square or a circle. That doesn't matter. Only thing you have to name it. And for internet, yeah, it's better you draw a cloud as the internet. Ranuja, the meaning of the picture. ඔයගොල්ලෝ ෆයර්වෝල් එකක් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඉන්ඩිකේට් කරන විදිහ ඕකේ ආයේ අර වෝල් එකකුයි ඒකට ගින්දර දාලායි තියෙන්නේ to indicate the literal meaning, but firewall එක ඔය වගේ නෙවෙයි, right? It's just a device. Right. If you are done with the diagram, you can exit. So I'm going to end the session from this particular point, right? So we are going to meet next week for the same time, which is 5:45, right? So you can exit if you are done with the diagram. So I will be here until everyone is get exit, right? So thank you very much and have a very good night. And I'll meet you on the next week for the same time, right? Okay, people. Right, okay. Good night, Anusha. I'm sorry, Anuhas. And Hasita, yes. Good night, Hasita. Right, Dara. Okay, good night. Good night, everyone.